as His Majesty's granddaughter. And the chief examiners are still inside the Phoenix Pavilion. The second prince arrived with his guards.
Then let's make this a spectacle they won't forget. That one. And this one right here. Don't fret. I'm in a generous mood today. Line them all up.
Consortia.
A couple of rats destroying the chessboard.
Stay right where you are. Seize him. The princess is still entertaining guests at the Phoenix Pavilion.
Your Highness.
What exactly is the meaning of this, second brother? Your little power play just terrified my date.
And where's the Crown Prince? A sealed report accuses the Crown Prince of rigging exams. He's holding a private conference with the chief examiners.
You're all dismissed. Crown Prince, second brother, my brother hasn't set foot here. We wouldn't dream of falsely accusing Lord Chu.
Fabrication. Seize him.
Your Highness.
This nest is compromised. We need to move. Let him play his hand.
A snap string startled our distinguished guest. Please forgive the disturbance, Your Highness. Don't let a trivial outburst ruin such a fine evening.
He's no ordinary man. Congratulations on taking the top spot today. A single night of pleasure is worth a fortune in gold. Second brother, are you going to the ceremony?
This is insane. To pull such a filthy, low-handed stunt.
Aren't you terrified the prince consort will find out? Your Highness. They searched, and they came up with nothing.
For the noble ladies of the Day dynasty, seeking pleasure with a male lover isn't exactly unheard of. Besides, Prince Consort Shui grew up in a prominent family. He spent his whole life being served. How would he possibly know how to please a woman? The art of pleasure. You have to discover that for yourself.
Let's go.
Keep your eyes on him.
Yes, absolutely.
Take me to bed. Now. You're no immortal. Someone approached me in disguise, like a concubine. Who sent him?
No one sent me. You never meant for the second prince to find it. The scholar from a humble background scored exceptionally high, even with the retrial underway. I knew exactly what was hanging in the balance. Outside the exam hall. So I came to beg a favor. I can access the candidate files to clear a path for those scholars.
They come from nothing. What brings the second prince here? Why not just hand him the jade pendant directly?
The search for the second prince was just a smokescreen. The real war is with the crown prince's camp. If that scholar handed the jade pendant to him, isn't that just asking for a knife in the back? The scholar never meant to get messy. He only wanted to retaliate with his talent, personally endorsed by the princess. What the hell is your problem? This is...
Chrysanthemum essence. Some noble scholar from humble origins. So desperate for power and status, you'd resort to this sleazy stunt, offering yourself to me.
The scholar dares not. This couldn't possibly be the scholar's doing. I will find an antidote right now.
Perform well. And we can revisit this endorsement.
Despite his arrogance and swagger. But this
Down. I'll reward your little dice game.
What exactly is His Majesty implying? The aphrodisiac didn't come from the scholar. You know too.
I would never endorse such a vile, low-life scoundrel. Aren't you commoners supposed to cling to your pride? How you sell your integrity for personal gain is even more pathetic than a parasite clinging to its host. If you can serve someone powerful, why wrestle with all that moral baggage? Just be a male concubine.
Oh, look at the precious little princess. who dies for his favor before the second prince. And now you're back to treating us like dirt. You toy with people's hearts. Absolutely shameless. His Highness's humility is apparently worth more than mine. Goodbye.
Touchy, isn't he?
Did the princess really let her guard down with him last night? This body, it's just a musician who earns his keep with his craft. Seems the princess has a deep respect for this man. That is exceptionally rare. That piece of work makes way. For years. And you expect me to build him a monument for fidelity? As if.
I slept so soundly last night. Not a single nightmare. Does this elixir have a sedative effect too?
Abris precatorius seeds don't do that. For years, Her Highness has been tormented. Nightmares robbing her sleep night after night. So why did she sleep so peacefully last night? Maybe the real cure wasn't some herb. It was the man himself.
You toy with people's hearts. Absolutely shameless. His Highness's humility is apparently worth more than mine.
A humble scholar couldn't get this medicine. And it doesn't feel like my second brother's style either. My framer may be unrelated to palace power.
How long can a lucky break really last? Good boy.
Chui Lang loves it when you say that. I'll sing for you every day. But let's head back to the princess's residence now, Master Chui. After all, you are still the prince consort.
Just say it.
I heard that Princess Chiang paid Cyclamen a visit last night. I was thinking, if Chui Lang went back today, those rumors would die on their own.
You can feed them whatever narrative you want. This whole performance is for the people who need to see it.
They all answer to the crown prince. Why let it get to you?
But what if the princess is the one taking it seriously?
You always know how to behave appropriately, knowing when to push and back off. I love that about you. Understood?
Ah, so it was Qing Luo who crossed the line.
HM. His Highness was wasted last night.
Where exactly did the prince consort sleep?
And don't forget,
You are now the patriarch of the Chui family.
When the prince consort was flirting with his mistress, he sure as hell forgot he was the son-in-law of the Day royal family.
now's not the time to use me to escape this dead-end palace.
Stepping on the Chui family just to climb the ladder. Now shrouded in the Emperor's favor.
They don't even bother to keep up the act anymore.
Get packing. Our marriage exists on paper only. Keeping our distance is the best courtesy. Do remember that, Prince Consort. Let's move. The Crown Prince won't be kept waiting.
So what's the play now?
His Majesty is attacking the exam with those he can control, elevating no bodies from the gutter just to clip our family's wings. If that man cracks the top 3 this year, if a beggar scholar actually pulls off a legendary win,
The fallout will be catastrophic.
right. Second brother missed catching them last night. But that scoundrel still infiltrated the palace to frame father. By staging a treasonous meeting with the chief examiner. His Majesty's resolve is ironclad. Our people have been completely frozen out. Calm yourself, Jinku. The Emperor calls it an attempted essay theft. Those legends, they can't just be erased now. That is the real dagger aimed at our throats. Princess Jiayang.
The prince consort has arrived. Your Majesty, I wish you eternal vitality.
Second brother ambushed us here last night. Thank the fates he never found this.
You must have heard every word. Between Chaoyang and me.
The Emperor will personally judge the papers this year.
Do you have a plan?
Your Majesty, you needn't worry.
While noble brats write all royal reports.
What shot does a peasant really have?
Excellent.
The only real wild card is His Majesty.
Only East Palace gets early access. You. So tell me, what's so hard about?
Getting the crown prince. To fix this, father's been on a real power trip lately. My second brother's name has been coming up at court again. Sure, my dear sister can stroll into the palace whenever she wants, but the timing is all wrong. I'm afraid the slightest misstep right now could bring the whole house of cards crashing down.
Chaoyang.
Right. Make her balance the apple. Oh, this is too rich. Ha! Keep that apple steady. Not a single wobble, or else. One more flinch and I miss. Don't you dare blame me.
Your Majesty, please, calm yourself. You scheme for Wu's heart to escape the cold palace. I'm invincible now. Ha!
I couldn't care less.
If the Emperor only sees papers from those gutter-born beggars. Don't move.
Xiaoyang, discovered.
I will do whatever it takes.
A toast, Your Highness. The Crown Prince's palace now blesses you both, united. This is nothing short of a divine fortune.
Don't let me down.
Your Majesty, my sister is very dutiful.
Does it hurt?
I'm numb to it by now.
You once schemed for Wu's favor to escape that frozen palace. I'm not afraid of anything anymore.
Mother, you're safe now. I secured an ancient ginseng root. Drink this, and your illness will be cured. Finally, I need you to open your eyes. Don't leave me behind.
From that day forward, I made a vow. I will walk out of this frozen palace alive and live the most powerful life this world has to offer. All these years, the Crown Prince builds factions for crooked gain, extortion, blackmail, driving loyal ministers to their graves. I won't let a righteous cause for our nation crumble, only to fall to a man who mocks his own name. His Majesty found talent, opening doors for the humble, to create a counterweight against the great noble houses. All he truly cared about was balancing the scales of imperial power. None of that was ever about the people suffering.
It's time to make a move.
The Crown Prince arranged for me to meet His Majesty. I'll show the sage those papers. The top spot this year will be ours. Everything's in place. This exquisite little gift, even though we've never met. I'm sure the Crown Prince will find it pleasantly surprising.
This year's star graduate is from humble origins.
The king arranged this for you.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, why?
Is Jinku notorious for that aphrodisiac from a poor family?
This is your doing.
The second prince was also in the palace that day. Or was it him who interfered?
Yes, the second prince was in the palace that day, presenting his royal highness.
At ease.
Your royal highness. Skip the formalities and proceed directly to the banquet hall.
Congratulations, Your Royal Highness, on securing such a talent.
What post will Father give Jinku? A 6th rank scholar official. What are your thoughts? Your Royal Highness, you absolutely cannot.
Ji Shizhong is a close minister to His Majesty. How could someone from a poor family possibly be competent? I humbly request he be reassigned as a county magistrate in Lingnan. We can discuss it again after 3 years of seasoning.
Lingnan is a remote wilderness. That's a death sentence.
Lingnan County is a sweltering, snake-infested swamp. A breeding ground for every plague imaginable.
Send him there, and our star graduate won't last 3 years. Your subject believes a minor rank 6 position is perfectly suitable. Your Highness, I concur. The Crown Prince's logic is undeniably sound.
If Your Imperial Highness is so focused on comfort, then such a man is useless from.
We humbly agree.
Your Majesty, forgive my clumsy intrusion.
A little drunkenness at a feast is no crime. Rise!
Thank you, Father Emperor. A wine this exquisite shouldn't be wasted on bickering. If this bickering continues, the moment is lost. Father Emperor, This star graduate blazed through the imperial examination. Exiling him to Lingnan doesn't look like rewarding talent. It looks like a hit job. Why not appoint him as an 8th rank investigating censor? Keep him in the capital under my direct oversight. If he fails to deliver results, we can ship him to Lingnan then.
Lu Mingyan, congratulate me. I found my sharpest advisor. Only Chaoyang truly understands the value of what we're drinking. Very well, we'll do it your way. He is appointed investigating censor. Now, let's actually enjoy this banquet. Thank you, Your Majesty.
She swayed her father with barely a few words. The crown prince was thrilled. Seriously impressive. No wonder she's the emperor's most trusted daughter.
Your Majesty, your humble servant Shun Xiao offers his greetings.
Jinin.
No need for formalities. Please, take a seat.
You're too kind, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I, Shen Xiao, must formally impeach Princess Chaoyang and Shu.
Jingyan.
No need to stand on ceremony. Sit.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Let the feast begin.
There's no way I'm marrying some lowly nobody. He's destined for greater things. Why complicate matters? Just make him.
Or your consorts. Your Majesty, I heard you'll favor me. Allow me to express my deep gratitude through this humble toast.
To Imperial Censor Shen, a simple toast of gratitude from a brilliant scholar like you. A princess like me doesn't deserve such courtesy.
Your Majesty surely wouldn't feel slighted. Is Her Highness's devotion to the way truly so shallow?
Her Highness can't hold her liquor.
I'll drink for her. When did you two become so close?
What the princess and I share. A few sentences would never do it justice. Take the grand scholar's jokes, for example.
Why would you take the prince consort so seriously?
Yes.
I think the wine's gone to my head. Let's pay our respects to father and head home.
What a lively banquet. Why is His Majesty leaving so early?
How dare you?
Does His Majesty not realize? Your servant here has always held a grudge. I came to this feast for one reason, to repay your kindness. Your Majesty, your servant, Shun Shaojin, as Inspector General, hereby impeaches Princess Chaoyang Li Shu. The severe drought in Guangzhou began in March. 1,000 miles of barren land, no harvest in sight. Refugees flooding the roads, driven to trade their own children for scraps of food. And yet, here in the heart of the capital, you flooded the markets, raising prices to obscene levels, profiting off a national disaster. Meanwhile, Princess Chaoyang parties every night, drowning in extravagance. She ignores the people's suffering entirely. She has failed every citizen of this kingdom. A complete betrayal of royal duty.
Slandering the princess?
You must have a death wish.
Is any of this true?
I can bear witness to it all. Chaoyang has been conspicuously silent.
The Guangzhou drought, and now this foreign grain crisis. The spending issues under your department remain unresolved. What exactly does the ancestral hall even do? Food aid has been distributed, but private grain prices are skyrocketing. Someone is almost certainly hoarding to drive up the cost. This is absurd.
Your Majesty, ship grain from Jiangnan to the capital. A surplus will naturally stabilize the prices.
Censorship is absolutely right.
The problem is, the Yongtong Canal is critically blocked.
Repairs must begin immediately. The treasury is currently stretched thin. Stop throwing other people's money at your pet budgets. What would the initial cost even be? That is not the second brother's decision to make.
The Yongtong Canal is vital for grain transport. The key is to fix its source, not just its symptoms. It's an investment for future generations.
A mere 8th-rank bureaucrat.
And you dare lecture us on state policy? The sheer arrogance. Piss off. He's a government official.
What's the problem?
Who's second rank for acting like this? Could it be Shin Xiao has something on you?
Something that benefits you, Brother Wang?
Brother Wang.
Is it finally sinking in that you reap what you sow?
We beseech His Majesty to rule on this.
His Majesty. Initiated the canal project on this scale.
Fearing it might shake the very foundation of the nation. I suspect some people simply don't want the canal repaired. Li Yan is hoarding supplies and speculating.
Profiting off a national crisis.
Wouldn't you agree? Merchants colluding with each other?
What proof do you have? Enough. Your crimes are already
clear. Crown Prince.
I ordered Yongtong Canal open in 3 months. I also ordered Cui Jinji and Lin to reinforce.
Any delay will be met with the harshest punishment. 3 months? That's impossible.
Yes, what the hell are we supposed to do? Your subjects obey. Yes, we obey. Princess Li Shu of Chaoyang. Effective now, transfer 1 billion yuan to treasury. As the disaster situation improves, you may recoup it later.
Thank you for your mercy, Your Majesty. Xinjiao's impeachment was just theater. Solving everyone else's problems was the real endgame. You never disappoint me.
That Shin dared to impeach the king. How bold.
He wasn't wrong. I was clueless. Yet. His act helped me face the prince.
Bravo. What a gifted scholar. Since exams began, no courtier's bolder. I like that.
You like him? Go find him. Why block me?
To see you fall.
Fall? Why stand in wind? Stay at my place. 'Twill keep you firm. Watch enough.
Don't taunt me with him. Without your tricks. So lowly. He'd not be your son-in-law. Chui was blind.
So long ago. You still don't get it. See your short-lived wife. You burned out in 3 years. Chui, so kind. Why would a spoiled fool like you?
You dare shame me. You.
Stealing Chui Jingzhen? But you've already gotten your revenge, haven't you? At my wedding, you told Chui Jingzhen with your own mouth. I pushed my father's execution order. Is that true?
You set me up. The regent murdered my father and brothers.
The king must probe that defeats blame. Your father and brothers led his forces. That crime was unforgivable. If His Majesty didn't sign off on it personally, you wouldn't have escaped punishment either. I did it to shield you.
To protect me? Ha. You. Who the hell do you think you are? You're nothing but a lowly orphan who crawled out of the cold palace. I pitied you. I shielded you. I even gave you a family name. And this is my thanks? I rue the day I ever pulled you out of that dragon palace. From this moment on, you are the cast-off wife of the Chui family. We are through.
One word from me is enough to make Chui Jingzhen believe it. And it can shift the emperor's favor. A fool like him. You want me to deliver something? Fine, I'll deliver it.
You want it. That's your problem. Don't you ever forget. You are nothing but the crown prince's lapdog. You think you can just push me around like that? Let's see how he deals with you. If he finds out the princess's marriage to Chui Jingji is a sham, it was the wise who buried this mess.
Whether you know the truth or not doesn't make a difference. He has zero interest in Chui Jingji. I just hate losing to you. Go. Ready the horses.
Yes.
So the princess and the prince consort are just a fake couple.
Chui Jingji's divorce papers. Think I'm still your shame? I'm a saint now. Princess Chaoyang, the cool breeze, wants a divorce from me? You don't even deserve a clean break. Now, it's my turn to divorce you. You've already lost your father and brothers. Your entire political backing is gone. If he loses the prince consort title on top of that, how could I possibly survive in the Chui family? Right now, you need my royal title. From now on, Our relationship is nothing but a transaction of mutual self-interest. We're nothing to each other. I'll report to my father myself. Whatever we had is dead, so leave. Ha. Ha ha ha.
The king and prince consort seem long at odds. Their love is just for show.
A gentleman ignores such gossip. The noble study of classics was vain.
I'd rather be a true villain than a hypocrite. So, King and Prince Shui, you're married only in name.
Censor Shen. Why care about my marriage?
The Shui family uses power for gain. Underestimating foes kills soldiers. After that, still arrogant. The king should have warned earlier. This order just came. So what's the king's fault? If the princess vents her anger, the king must find a good match.
Then who's to blame? He seemed happy in court. The scholar who accused me was Tan Lang, sold to slavery 3 months ago. Censor Shen listened long. A chance pass? Could it be? He can't forget me.
So why? Seems they can't forget. I'm not alone in this. Tessa.
Ah. Ah. Don't leave me.
His Majesty is sleeping so soundly.
I'm about to doze off myself. This is all because of that imperial censorship.
Chaoyang gave you his solemn word, my lady. No poor scholar ever tops the list. But now, a prominent graduate has surfaced.
Xin Xiao. Where are your people, Chaoyang?
Chaoyang is feeling unwell today.
I'll be resting now.
Imperial censorship openly impeached the Empress in court today. What a spectacle that was.
This marked Xin Xiao's debut in the imperial court. First, he raised a glass to Chaoyang, and then suddenly launched his impeachment.
Which resulted in me being fined $1 billion. You have been enlightened by a true sage, known for loyalty, honesty, and fearlessness.
I will avenge your humiliation of me. So we need to inflate the market value of the scandal. I must let the Emperor lay his eyes on me. Then nobles will think twice before touching me, to secure the decree to rebuild the canal. Only then can we rescue the people of Guangzhou.
A pathetic scholar of the lowest rank. How dare he be so recklessly arrogant?
Could it be those two already knew each other? The Crown Prince's crisis is survival.
Your Highness knows perfectly well.
That Chaoyang would never be caught dead mingling with gutter rats.
The king scorns the lowborn. The Yongtong Canal's failure to meet the 3-month deadline, and your subsequent fall from grace, had nothing to do with your so-called fight for the people.
Sure, the project serves the public good on paper. But your loss of political capital? That's the real bottom line. The Crown Prince turned a blind eye while his people drowned. That makes him unfit to rule. His Majesty took the throne back by the great houses, and he spent years fearing their overreach, crushing the nobility's influence. With the same tired playbook he used to prop you up, the Emperor sees the threat. I want His Majesty to see that I'm a weapon worth keeping sharp.
Your arrogance. Your doubt is treason. You're exploiting the rift between the throne and the heir. What makes you so sure I won't have you executed for this?
Your Highness wouldn't do that. Not now. The king kept me alive. Proves that I'm still useful to him. So, Your Highness, perhaps you could drop the pretense and tell me what you actually need?
What I need is for you to soak in the pain.
Not the cure.
Hmm.
A male concubine like me? I wonder, how many princes does it take to satisfy a craving?
Is this how you greet the man who just became a top scholar? You are the only one I actually want to keep around, unlike the rest. Now that you're seated on the censorate, you'll take your orders from the Crown Prince. He won't kill you, but he'll definitely make an example out of you. When the time comes, you can come begging to me for help.
I won't need to. His Majesty has more male consorts than he can count, so why would he even notice one missing official? I stepped into this court, fully prepared for whatever comes. Since Your Majesty won't be direct, then fine, I'll take my leave.
What do you normally burn? The incense here is calming.
We're poor. I've never burned incense.
Odd. Is there really a man in this world born with such a natural scent? Your Majesty, that Lord Shen. Can I sleep with him every night from now on? Relax. I take care of my own. You'll get what you're owed.
Is His Majesty serious right now? They're treating me like some concubine they can just pass around.
You sought the audience. And now you're suddenly all righteous. You're no gentleman either, so why put on this hypocritical act?
You're absolutely right, Your Majesty. Starting tomorrow night, I will be serving in your bedchamber.
From now on, based on this arrangement, your access to the princess's residence will be unrestricted.
The Yongtong Canal project has a 3-month deadline. If it cannot be dredged on time, can we use some creative delays to stall the whole thing? Those trinkets are worthless anyway. The construction deadline was set by His Majesty himself, and he also ordered the second prince to supervise the project. If we stage an obvious obstruction,
That hands the prince ammo. So, what's your play?
in my opinion, we need to push this onto Princess Chaoyang. If not for her incompetence, Xin Shao never meets the Emperor. The Yongtong Canal project and his advice to His Majesty
Are a done deal.
indeed.
Lord Shao is right. Yes, I see. Tell Chaoyang.
I will give him one more chance. The Crown Prince doesn't tolerate useless allies. If Chaoyang had anything resembling a plan, I'd have heard about it by now.
But the root cause of this mess
Is entirely Xin Zhao's doing. It works out perfectly, though.
now that Xin Shao will be under your watch at the censorate. Don't go easy on him. Rest assured, Your Majesty. I understand perfectly. Why wait for the censorship? We can teach them a lesson today. Like hell I'd agree to that. The Crown Prince's people. They really have no self-control. Ah. Ah. You, go see Xin Shao.
I don't answer to you for my whereabouts.
I asked for the Crown Prince.
The Crown Prince is too kind for his own good. After that disaster of a feast,
he started having doubts about you. I may have covered for you.
But I need a straight answer.
That top scholar is breathtaking. I'm drawn to her. I'm going to make her my mistress. You don't know the answer? Satisfied, Prince Consort?
Shui Chop is true identity. It means nothing to you, does it?
Let go of me. I said let go.
You're a damn liar. Ow.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Li Shua. I will always be your prince consort.
Our long-term fake marriage. Did you think it was real?
We are a sham. But with her, it's real.
That is none of your business.
All right. Her scholar lover is quite handsome, I'll admit.
As you said, if the crown prince here is your second daughter-in-law.
Should we leak it to the crown prince? The prince consort's memory seems to be failing him. I was just publicly crucified by Shinshao. A fine of 1 billion. You actually buy that I'd take her as my lover? As I see it, she's probing the crown prince's power. The prince consort cares so deeply about Shinshao. Jealous, are we?
TCH, don't be absurd. I'm just warning you to steer clear of Shinshao. Don't do anything that would embarrass the Chui family. The crown prince is seeing red over the Yongtong Canal disaster. If you don't have a solution, not even the Chui family can save your neck.
What exactly are you implying, prince consort? Nonsense. The Chui family and the empress rely on each other. If the lips are gone, the teeth are left out in the cold. Besides, who says I don't have a plan?
Good. Then come with me to the crown prince.
Not so fast. Before we see him, you must promise me one thing.
Drunk. Your Highness, your humble servant Qing Luo pays her respects. May your Highness enjoy boundless fortune and eternal peace.
You drugged the princess.
I had nothing to do with this. The princess frequents places of ill repute. That's how she fell victim to a scheme. It was a deliberate act. To frame me for the princess's loss of chastity. Chui Lang, you have to believe me. Chui Lang, you can seek justice for me.
Trust me. When did I ever say that drug was an aphrodisiac?
You venomous witch.
How could you do something like this to the princess?
You drunk fool, let me explain. It was just my floral tea. A den of ice like that. What else would it be? If not some illicit substance?
Enough. I don't want to hear another word from you.
Stop, please. Don't hit me. I carry the Chui family blood in my veins.
What are you talking about?
I'm pregnant. You'll be a dad, Chui Lang.
You went off the contraceptives behind my back.
I never meant for this to happen. It was an accident. Dearest, this child is yours. Fate, huh? Shut your mouth.
Get rid of it. Then get out of my house.
No. No. Chui Tianji. All because your precious bloodline is so tainted. What gives you the right to despise me? You think you're cleaner than me? How very noble. You want the reputation of a distinguished gentleman. You crave the tenderness of a soulmate. And you cling to the power of this princess's household. But now you'll toss me aside to protect your image? What distinguished family? You're nothing but a scheming, petty man. Shin Wanzhong, killing your own flesh and blood.
I'm truly disappointed in you. I've held up my end of our deal. Don't you forget what you promised me. Make your move.
Don't touch me. Don't you dare hurt my child. Get your hands off me. Don't hurt my child. Let me go.
Don't let them hurt my mother.
You little bastard, have you lost your mind?
Let go of me and go find the imperial physician. Otherwise, just kill me now. You're telling me you get 4 consequences of murdering the heir to the imperial throne?
The daughter of a lowly servant doesn't deserve the title of heir. Your mother is of common birth. She's not worthy of being called a royal physician.
Mother. Find a wife. Please, study medicine to save my life.
Begging me won't do you any good. A gutter dancer dreams through her son. You and your daughter can rot in this cold palace, alone. Humph.
Mother. The palace red ginseng. It contains a century-old root. I'll find it. I'll cure you.
Mother, I refuse to be a burden to you any longer. Uncle King, remember this. No one in this world is born low. And no one is born noble. A person's life, they forge it with their own 2 hands. Do you understand? Let her go. Don't you dare hurt my child.
Enough. I'll handle this. The way I see it. What you and Cui Jing have going on is none of my concern. But what you should never have done is frame me. You should know this by now. The child is lost, Cui Jing. There is no such thing as a mother rising through her son.
Her honor is his glory, only then, peace.
Do you want your child to live?
So, how's the progress on repairing the Yongtong Canal? Reporting to Father, the Emperor. The Yongtong Canal project is a massive undertaking, with so many laborers. And now grain prices have recently skyrocketed. The wages issued by the imperial court can't even buy a proper meal. This has triggered a wave of labor strikes. But your son has a plan. It might just solve the problem. What plan?
Replacing money with grain.
Grain paid out instead of cash.
Since grain is expensive and money is cheap.
Since grain is costly and currency worthless. Why not pay grain directly? This way. The workers won't go hungry. It will stabilize everyone's morale.
A skilled craftsman. Unites people and boosts spirits.
And that's how we can pass the buck on the Yongtong Canal repairs. Shift duties to Second Prince. If the canal fails to be built in the future, blame expenditure for bad grain.
Not only that,
You see the chance.
push Balian to use pet bones.
Of course, the Second Prince would protest vehemently.
But he'd have no way to refute Prince Echo Shenjiao's words. His Majesty would then personally order grain to replace currency.
There is no precedent for this.
I'm afraid my second brother has never tried this method before.
We're setting a precedent now. Is the issue too difficult to handle? Or do you simply not care about the lives of the common people? You and I, as princes,
Are all... The people and the country always come first.
If we don't push the grain-backed currency reform, we'll have to hand the workers' wages over to them ourselves. The state treasury is drained. Father Emperor will never sign off on this.
Yes, the Crown Prince's method is a good play, Li Yin.
allocate grain to Qi and the Ministry of War.
As you command.
These schemes are so intricately interwoven.
It didn't just fix my immediate problem. It also skewered the second prince right in his weak spot. Excellent. Ha, your humble servant takes his leave. The second princes.
Little chess pieces are being forced out of play. When two tigers fight, the vulture reaps the reward.
Call up.
A benefactor gave me food.
Out of the way.
Give me something to eat.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Move!
Are these lowly riches begging for death?
Please, kind benefactor. Just a little food.
Get out of there.
Filthy vermin. Ah.
I'm just dying to know, which high and mighty official is this? At this low point, starving people, he still dares to parade through the streets, inciting violence, and spitting on the laws of my day, dynasty.
Hey, who's got the nerve to block my carriage? Oh, so it's Imperial Censorship himself.
His Majesty.
Bestow that Imperial Golden Token, intending for him to face proper justice. Yet here you are, stopping my carriage in the middle of the road. That's effectively stabbing the throne in the back. By law, that's a death sentence. Lashing you just a few times is already more mercy than you deserve. So if you don't get out of my way right now, don't blame me for playing rough. Shen Weisher kept standing there, refusing to budge. You really asking to get beaten this badly?
After all, she is a princess, blind to the fact that clothes are falling apart, and there's not nearly enough food. The people are suffering deeply. Refugees outside demand to tear day citizens apart. What a fine imperial princess we have. Has the road to the common folk completely disappeared for you?
The clothes are tattered like this. Looks like the princess here isn't interested in eating much.
2 days now without a single bite. I'm begging you, please have mercy on us.
Even the emperor didn't flinch the day your mother died. So even if you died in this cold palace, the emperor wouldn't so much as glance at her.
True noble bloodline. Do you actually know me, Imperial Censorship? You're very well spoken. I'm here just to deliver my medicine to the plague zone. If you hadn't stopped my carriage and interrogated me, this would already be settled by now.
His Majesty personally oversaw the disaster relief efforts. It's the career officials who twisted the execution. But whatever His Majesty's true motive for going there were, none of this gives anyone a free pass to screw up and walk away clean.
Huh. Censorship stops one carriage on the road, and suddenly appoints himself the arbiter of fame and virtue.
His Majesty is nothing like the rest of the elites. At least he still remembers those people exist.
How could I afford to lose the Emperor's favor? All this charity is just political theater. The victims need medicine. This palace needs popular support. It's a simple transaction. Unlike censorship,
I'm not using this situation for my own petty moral grandstanding.
I can grant your request. Don't miss our appointment tonight. Censor Shin, you're too forgiving. You will forfeit 6 months' salary to compensate the people. You'll fend for yourself and face public flogging.
Censor Shin has made too many enemies. Move. Get out of the way.
Zhao Yang. Were you?
Midnight tonight. A poor scholar shattering the chains of his birth. Asking if the real explanation steps to the little stage. Should he dedicate his life to propping up the rest of them? Or should he focus on bringing glory to his own name? Speak freely. Everyone gets a say.
The question isn't right. It's not about country versus self. Those aren't opposites. What we should be fighting for is to shatter these class barriers. So all scholars, every single one of them, can have a fair shot at proving their worth.
Brother Shin. Should I say, Imperial Censor Shin?
He impeached me before His Majesty. Blocked my carriage en route. Honestly, getting away with just a lashing was him being generous.
Why are you suddenly advocating for the marginalized? You're well read. What do you know about Princess Chaoyang?
Bits and pieces.
What's she really like?
I've heard that before she was given the title Chaoyang.
She was just an overlooked princess, isolated in the cold palace. The cold palace, it was brutal for her.
The scars I carry inside, were they made in that cold palace too? How long was she trapped in there? How did it even get to that point? Was her love with ZYGZ the real deal? Or is there a darker game beneath the surface?
Why this sudden, intense interest in the king's daughters?
She's the Crown Prince's most trusted operative, after all, and they've been running a covert operation against me for ages, stranding me here in the capital. She wears the mask of extravagance perfectly, but I can't shake the feeling that. But there's more to this story. Ally or enemy? I can't read her.
Why not give him the 8th rank censor title? Keep him in the capital. That solves your problem, doesn't it? He can't get me out of his head. If you need my help, just say the word. You're getting off easy with just a few lashes. If you don't step aside, I won't be so polite. You want to play me? Fine. I'll play along.
The murkier it gets, the more I suspect it's a setup.
So, is he on your list of allies or enemies?
When you judge a person, pay attention to this.
Now, your answer. Figure it out yourself.
Your Majesty, we have orders to move this grain.
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
By decree of His Majesty.
Move all capital grain to Yongtong Canal.
Move it, now!
His Majesty's grain is being moved to 4 granaries. Let's go!
Second Prince, I'm asking you to step aside. This is the princess's residence. I strongly advise you not to force your way in.
You worthless dog. Open the door.
Let the second prince in.
Your Majesty. Help.
Uncle. Uncle Lee. Help me!
My second brother has always had a ferocious temper.
replacing money with grain. It's by the mystery expenditure. Can't escape. How dare you deny putting the crown prince up to this?
Second brother, you have no proof whatsoever. What makes you so certain it was me?
Everyone knows you're the crown prince's puppet master, Jiayang. My Ministry of Expenditure's grain reserves. They're about to be sucked dry by the Ministries of Works and War.
You're backing me into a corner.
Is there no justice in this world? What corner? There's a perfect scapegoat my second brother is ready to exploit. Why should second brother bear all the consequences?
You mean Shin Xiao?
That's nonsense.
That man is far too reckless. Even if his integrity is real, he's a disaster waiting to happen.
What's there to fear? He's the Emperor's own hand-picked star graduate. If second brother manages to recruit him, and he's the one pushing the policy to replace money with grain, it will look like it's all his doing. If it succeeds, the Ministry of Expenditure reaps the rewards. If it fails, His Majesty's fury will fall squarely on the noble families. You won't take any of the blame.
You were generous enough to let me sit the exam first.
A show of trust? Or a test? Thank my dear second brother for the opportunity. From now on, this is my free pass into the princess's residence. Don't forget our little rendezvous tonight.
What have I done? Why the hell did I agree to that? Have I lost my mind? How did someone raised in that ice-cold palace turn out like this? Since I've already watched the 13th episode, a man keeps his word. You have to honor a deal no matter what. That's what my grandfather taught me. And
Imperial Censor Shin and Princess Shin have been waiting far too long.
Why did the princess push Shinzue toward the second prince?
I plan to use someone else's hand to destroy the crown prince. We need to ride this wave. Shen Xiao is a blade. When the second prince seizes power... Wait. A master thief?
A thief steals property. Shin Xiao stole the princess's heart. He's no thief.
What utter nonsense.
Didn't His Majesty say the sword would be delivered tonight? Why isn't it here yet? His Majesty has been left waiting far too long.
He has a faint scent on him. Can you even manage that? You've already taken in whatever scent he's supposed to have.
Fine, I'm clearly of no use to you here. This servant can't detect any scent on Shin Xiao whatsoever. However, I have heard of a certain fragrance that only people who are drawn to each other can smell. Oh, hell no. Now he really is a master thief. A thief of hearts, no less.
I think you've completely lost your mind. How could I possibly have any feelings for him? Hey, if you can't actually help, just leave.
The servant can help. Should I just tie Shin Xiao up for you? Would that satisfy you, princess?
the scent still clinging to his robes. Was Tao just my imagination?
Who the hell are you? So it's Her Highness, Princess Anne. Forgive my insolent tone.
How unexpected. I fear Shin you might overstep.
If Your Highness has a purpose, simply send word to the censorship board. At the very least, I'll take my leave now.
Why? Would a minor official like you? What official business? I invited you here. You know exactly why. Playing dumb only makes this tedious.
I'm a rather tedious man myself. Your Highness, you might as well just dismiss me.
I've been a widow for over 3 years. In all that time, you're the most intriguing person I've met. To be perfectly honest, at the Imperial Banquet, I watched that top graduate in his gold-embroidered crimson robes, commanding Chaoyang Hall with that devastating charm. It left quite a lasting impression. If Imperial Censorship wore those robes once more, I might just let you go. Sound tempting?
Your Majesty, a little composure, if you please. Master Shun, withdrawing now.
Why? The scoff? I heard you took a public flogging from Chaoyang today. Royal ointment. Allow me to apply it for you myself. How does that sound? Ah.
A gift from His Majesty. Far too fine for someone like me. This humble official will take it. Get out.
Bring him back to me.
Yes.
My guards are right outside. You won't be leaving here tonight. Oh my, when did such a gorgeous young thing walk in? You're new here, aren't you?
Stop right there. He went that way. Move, after me.
The princess gave strict orders. He must be in her grasp tonight.
Something about all this is off. Imperial Censorship, how fashionably late you are.
I fear I've spoiled His Majesty's amusement.
Then why don't you scurry right out?
I'm not going anywhere. Let them come.
Xin Shao went this way. Search every room for me.
So typical of Imperial Censorship. Here to make good on our little arrangement. Trying to play me like a fiddle. Warm his bed. And maybe I'll get a promotion. Imperial Censorship's political games are truly masterful.
I promised His Majesty my knights belong to him. I have no intention of taking another lover.
Is Imperial Censorship genuinely loyal, or just an expert liar? Then forgive me for this offense on Annel's behalf. Does it still hurt?
Yes.
Imperial Censorship deserved that lashing. Interrogating the overbearing princess in the streets. That's how you build a reputation as a champion of the common people. So you could come here and put on this little show of self-mutilation. Imperial Censorship really knows how to exploit a situation.
What exactly happened to you in the past to make you think so very little of people?
Imperial Censorship is curious about my past. If you want to focus on the people, let's discuss canal projects. I just met a few bad actors. But they met a worse fate. Your clothes. Are clearly doused with an aphrodisiac.
But your target wasn't His Majesty.
So, you want the princess to be your nurse? Humph. Your princess is right outside. I've been caught up with you at a really inconvenient time. The crown prince will never let me hear the end of this. I couldn't get you out of this mess today.
I never should have let you take that risk with the princess.
You, Prime Minister Shin. I should have known you'd be hiding in Phoenix Pavilion. Zhao Yang, get out here. What is he doing here with you?
She just barged in without a second thought. A forced bond between sisters is hardly a sweet one. Why push it?
I don't care if it's sweet or not. If it's not sweet, I'll drown it in sauce.
Your Majesty, treating officials like whores?
So, Imperial Censorship intends to defy my order by dying on me.
Your Majesty's absurd theatrics aren't enough to take my life. But keep pushing me, and I can't promise I won't hurt you.
You wouldn't dare.
Anil's set on winning today. Imperial Censorship is a man who understands leverage. Why not just fold? Her career is poised for glory. Her future is limitless. The cavalry's here.
Anil, you're truly reckless. You've pulled a lot of crazy stunts in the past. His Majesty has always chosen to look the other way. But this man is a renowned scholar, handpicked by the Emperor himself. You actually dared to harm.
Not me. She said her business here is done for today.
If I ever catch you harassing Imperial Censorship again, don't blame me for running to father. You're fined $1 billion.
Wait, you're joking, right?
I'm laughing at how much my sister is going to bleed financially.
What's it to you?
Do you have any idea how much business you cost me tonight? Oh, my dear little brother, you really don't know? Cyclamen is backed by the Crown Prince. Don't drop the Crown Prince's name to intimidate me.
Go.
Prepare the payment.
Imperial Censorship, Anil will no longer make your life difficult.
Your Highness, I'm deeply grateful for your life-saving generosity.
Imperial Censorship, you exaggerate. This is really trifle.
However, what brings the second prince to Cyclamen?
I came specifically for you, Imperial Censorship. My men saw Anil bring you here. The situation is escalating. My Ministry of Expenditure is understaffed. Would you consider coming to serve in my office? You impeached him first. Now you've crossed Anil. The Crown Prince will never forgive this. Why not join me?
If your Highness can tolerate my clumsy tactics, I would be honored to share your burden. Consider it partial repayment of today's kindness.
But I fear the Crown Prince will refuse to let them go. If the Censorate blocks the transfer order, my hands are tied.
Your Highness's intention is perfectly understood. I will find a way to push the transfer order through. A poor scholar rising from nothing. Getting your name on that golden list, it changes everything. Don't tell me the doors of the elite are locked forever. I'll walk on clouds, right over their precious green hills.
The results are posted. The list is up. Auntie, I'll fight through the crowd for you.
I saw it. I saw your name.
I passed. I actually passed. Yes, you said me try. You literally just ran there.
The old man actually pulled it off. Grandpa really did it. Ha! That's my boy.
Spectacular. Grandpa passed.
The old man won his title. He's officially a candidate.
Hey, hey, hey! Lower your voice. Anyone listening would think he'd been named the top scholar. Someone from the gutter.
Getting a spot on that list?
Why shouldn't he blow the damn roof off?
Even placing last, he's still a newly minted official now. I promised my master I'd follow him into the 6 ministries.
Or maybe even the Supreme Court.
Ha!
Rising from the mud, he's the one we've been waiting for.
His name in gold is a good omen for the rest of us. Don't parrot that nonsense about rich men's gates being too high.
A green hill will one day crush the clouds.
Good verse. Ha! What do you think of my new lines?
Once my grandpa takes his last breath.
Have Shower carved this poem into his headstone.
The old man's thinking is just too ancient.
Ha. Ha ha.
Ant.
It's way past midnight. Why aren't you in bed?
Seriously, what's keeping you up this late?
What am I gonna do? You have class in the morning. Go. Now.
Ian. My son's about to walk into the Ministry of Expenditure. And you just had to go throw yourself off a cliff. Whatever really killed you? It's that impeachment letter. I know this snake pit. But honestly, I'm lost. I don't have the answers. Grandpa, once I step into that arena, will I even recognize the person I become? It's a brutal climb. Then so be it. I'm the first man from the gutter to claim the top spot. After all, I'll walk through fire for this. When they carve my tombstone someday, I want a poem etched there. Make it even more defiant than this one.
A fallen tree clears the way for a new path. Shooting past the laurels, I leave those pretenders in the dust. They say the bloodlines of power breed great men. But the gutter has a way of forging gods. Is that bold enough for you, Imperial Censorship?
The Yellow River runs out and ends at last. Strip away the 1,000-year-old veil of pedigree. Kunlun's masterpiece, a brush ascending to the heavens. I'll write the common man's epic.
I've been blind. Never thought Imperial Censorship would actually defend the poor.
Just doing my job.
Your Majesty.
A madman has arrived at the palace. What's his deal?
I'm here to mourn my dead friend. I oversaw the 1,000 Buddha temple construction 3 years ago. Met your father many times back then.
A lowly 8th rank official dares to slander me? Know your place. You stole farmland using a temple project as cover.
The Crown Prince thought he buried me for good.
Your crimes will die with you.
Stealing land and hoarding grain for your little game.
That's practically treason written all over your record. Your Majesty, quit while you're ahead. The Emperor handed the bureau directly to the second prince. I'm afraid he's already picking sides. But this could be our opening. I've been waiting for this. That's why they removed Chaoyang. This 1,000 Buddha temple. But Chaoyang shared the Emperor's concerns. They're being watched closely. Think of the big picture. When there's no other way out, someone always has to fall on the sword. It won't be me. And it won't be you. Only the illegitimate brat born to a lowly concubine named Cheyenne, which makes him the perfect candidate. His Majesty already knows. We need to stage this properly. We can't leave a single trace.
Of Lord Jingsuiren's noble, upright character behind. He was a rare gem of an official. Tragically, he just fell off a cliff. Nothing left. Devastating, isn't it?
I don't understand. I'm just a low-level clerk. My days are just copying documents. Why would he be at Shifu Temple just to fall off a cliff?
You think the priest's death wasn't an accident?
The princess knows the full story already. Is that true?
All I know is the priest was a good man. Unbreakable. He never feared the powerful. A son's duty is to honor his father's legacy. You wouldn't want to tarnish that integrity, would you?
His Majesty once advised me to leave the censory. The second prince tried to transfer me out. And today, you're here, spinning tales about my grandfather's death. So what, you princess? The second prince's newest confidant? You just want to use me to take down the crown prince. Help the second prince steal the throne.
How dare you? Do you have any idea how dangerous it is to be the crown prince's enemy?
Brother, what's there to be afraid of? 3 years ago, when the Temple of 1,000 Buddhas was completed, extraordinary signs filled the heavens. The Buddha's light shines everywhere. That light can offer its blessings to all living beings. It will light the way for the loyal and true. Their path ahead will be crystal clear. Great principles always prevail.
Your fearless attitude toward heaven and earth. That is precisely what the Ministry of Expenditure needs. Shen you sure do ZYGZ. Would you, my lord, like to go?
Please, your majesty, help me out here.
I can't help you. But let me give you a warning. The Crown Prince is hosting a banquet for the censorate today. Hosting a banquet for a group of officials who can't deliver. You'd better tread carefully, Censor Shen.
The second prince and Wu Yaoren want to transfer Xin Shao to the Ministry of Expenditure. Like hell I'd let that happen. Your Majesty, rest assured, I would never just hand him over to that gambling den. Unpolished new scholars from the censorate. How could I just let them go so easily? Exactly. Well played. Indeed. Xin Shao from the censorate.
Shen Shao pays respects to the prince and princess. Please be seated, Lord Shen.
I've invited the key officials from the 3 judicial offices today to welcome you to the censorate. The new star graduate is in high demand. The Ministry of Expenditure came begging to steal you away. Yu Tangchun, the darling of Jiangnan. For a scholar from humble origins to top the ranks is a rare thing. Let's give him a real drink today.
I appreciate the sentiment, Your Excellencies, but with all due respect, the measure of a fine wine isn't its label. And as for a true connoisseur...
Ha. Censor Shen is new to this arena. Perhaps he doesn't grasp that this drink comes with rules.
Honoring your elders requires a show of sincerity.
Censorship should use this bowl to toast everyone here.
3 bowls per man. Down back to back.
Let the wine prove your sincerity.
That's the spirit. If censorship can pull this off, it'll prove he has real backbone.
Give them a taste of it.
If any consideration. Yes.
A high-ranking official of the court. Heckling a man with these backwoods tricks. It's a performance worth no one's time. How do you worm your way out of this?
This is custom. Lord Shun is obliged to follow it. Oh my. Your Highness, the Crown Prince, and with respect, the Crown Princess, allow me to add a toast of my own to the peace and prosperity of the nation.
Imperial censorship can certainly hold his liquor.
Lord Zhao, you're toasting him. There's got to be a reason.
There's a reason, no doubt. This first bowl.
Of course, there's a reason. But first, Lord Zhao, you need to hear my version.
Zhao Guangming, true antique connoisseur. Last year, he kept sailboat in the snow.
Rumor has it another treasure's missing.
Supposedly stolen from the Crown Prince's tribute shipment.
Even His Highness has never laid eyes on such a rarity. Yet, a treasure that priceless. Whispers say it's at Lord Zhao's. So, with this glass of wine, I'm just paying my respect for the deal. Lord Zhao, Imperial censorship.
Refined tastes make mine look like a joke.
You flatter me too much.
Minister Qian.
Imperial censorship is still young, already serving among us as a court official.
But this imperial court, you still have a lot to learn.
I certainly have much to learn. I must learn. When Minister Qian was renovating the Crown Prince's villa, he had to calculate every expense very carefully.
Very carefully. 500 silk rolls, yet 300 left. He conveniently set up a deal with his family's silk shop.
That leftover silk from the shop. I imagine business is booming.
Yes.
Ha ha ha.
Xiao Zhongqing.
That Jiangnan garden you built.
The gardens of Jiangnan are known to be Xiao Zhongqing's weakness. Lord Shan, I hear that rockery alone is worth 50,000 taels. Right in your Tsuiwei villa outside the capital.
And the entire Tsuiwei villa. Its entire construction was funded by the official road repair budget. A cool 50,000 taels in total.
Jing Xiao remains loyal and devoted to the nation. It still finds peace in nature.
Xinyu, your knowledge is truly extensive.
I can't claim any credit for that. I'm too embarrassed to accept such a hollow compliment. Xinqing, your tolerance is legendary.
Censor Chun. Censor Liao. Censor Li. to dinner. Here, your subordinate, Prince Consort Shui, humbly reports. A toast to you. What about ZYGZ? What order do we have on ZYGZ?
Shui Jianji has served as the Crown Prince's consort since childhood, a master of both the pen and the sword.
The Prince Consort excels in all arts. He's been at the Crown Prince's side since they were children, always acting by the book. A genuinely outstanding young general. So there it is. The man is not without his vices.
Everything I've said is factual.
Imperial censorship, you know me well. What I say about this nation's future is the absolute truth.
He was just following protocol by lending a hand. Let's have another round.
Your Majesty, I'm afraid I'm feeling a bit unwell.
Oh, what a pity. It seems I'm not destined to enjoy this drink. Your Majesty, forgive me.
My old ailment is acting up again. I beg your pardon, Your Majesty.
I'm just so dizzy I can barely see straight. Let's call it a night. I'll take my leave now.
Your Majesty, that young man is dangerously cunning. Keeping him in the censorate is a disaster waiting to happen.
Lord Xiao is spot on.
The second prince is aggressively headhunting right now.
Redirection to justice. Bolsters His Majesty's image.
Exactly. If a wise king saw this move, he'd be more than pleased. He'd be positively thrilled. Ah, I support the motion.
Motion carries.
Zhu Qing has a sharp point. The Ministry of Expenditure is a gaping hole right now. The Yongtong Canal project is a complete train wreck. A trap for Shen's grain scheme. By the time winter hits, the canal will freeze solid. He'll be buried there for good. We eliminate a massive threat. And cripple the second prince along with the Ministry of Expenditure.
Princess Chaoyang is absolutely right. It's a flawless play. Good. Let him through. Your Highness. You are a man of wisdom, Your Highness.
As you command. The transfer order is already in hand. This is the princess's private residence.
Your Highness.
You're drunk. You passed out on the ground. I was the one who picked you up. I need rest. Who gave you leave to undress?
Aren't we meant to sleep together?
You must undress to sleep together. Get dressed. Rest.
Just side by side.
What else would it be? Do you actually expect a night of debauchery with an eminent scholar?
Make up your mind.
Shut it.
Your Highness, if Shun gets buried successfully, if danger finds me, will you protect me, Princess?
Don't count on it.
Aren't you afraid I'll play this recording for you?
You went to the Ministry of Expenditure of your own free will. Your life and death are your own affair. Be quiet. I'm going to sleep.
Uncle Lee, you are the biggest curse in my life.
Chaeyoung greets you.
I'm really...
A little. Scared.
Scared? You poor, obedient little thing. Your hand touched my top scholar.
Slept great. These are your presents.
It seems His Majesty truly treats me as... Forget it. My deepest gratitude for these generous gifts, Your Majesty. Please haul all these trinkets away. Sell all, feed refugees. Get some decent paper and books for the students. The wellspring.
Needs.
To be clean on its own. Call it a Robin Hood style redistribution. Let's table my little charity project for now. Robin Hood style. I have to talk strategy with you too.
You just stepped into the temple. If things go this way, we are all in serious danger.
Those who understand me say life is about pleasure.
Now that I've successfully climbed the tree,
Why should I risk walking the branch?
All this gold and silver. In the end, I only received it because of the power I borrowed. But the people you can truly entrust your life to are only your true friends. The tune is different, too.
So, lay out the plan.
you're moving against the Crown Prince's private treasury.
Your people are auditing the books. The Crown Prince used disaster relief as cover by conscripting a massive number of refugees and swapping grain for cash. It all lines up with his dirty scheme. But under current law, we have to track Commander Chui's grain transport unit. Once we uncover where the Crown Prince stashed the money, only then can we break this, so be careful.
He's a captain. Even if you find the location of his private vault, how will you prove he's stashed it all there?
The Ministry of Expenditure's grain shipments.
Your Majesty, have no fear. In the latest shipment of provisions for the canal construction, I had a special rice husk compound mixed in as a tracer. As long as it enters the Eastern Palace's private treasury, I'm fully confident I can track it.
You're just a junior official. You know the risks of this move?
Yet, for the sake of the nation, and to relieve His Majesty of this heavy burden, my personal safety, is of no consequence. Her humble servant guarantees this pledge. This operation will not bring sorrow upon Minister Du or your majesty.
Star graduate Shen, a man of rare valor and loyalty. I knew I didn't misjudge your character. Go! Investigate this matter.
If necessary, this king will back you unconditionally.
Your majesty.
You forced my hand. So don't blame me for what comes next. Your Majesty, your medicine.
The rising sun, may you be blessed with eternal peace.
I didn't play along.
I was scared.
Of you. Would see me as just putting on a show. Luckily, relief reached the poor I chose. Among great scholars. I opened exams for humble scholars. The goal was to breathe new life into the court. It was never about sending lambs to the slaughter. Why send Shin to revenue?
Clan hoards goods amid drought. Making a killing off a national disaster. The Crown Prince, our brother, has been played by the noble families. He fails to grasp father's grand design. Your son is merely following your majesty's lead. We need a stronger plan for the prince. The drought worsens. Public morale is on the verge of snapping. Sire, I want Shin back with the hall. To restore order under heaven, let the prince see true intent. I understand father's grand design now.
Do you recall?
Your son dares not forget.
The rising sun. And the Buddha's light that filled the sky. I am in the middle of a massive construction project. Public outrage is at a boiling point. Your omen trick was brilliant. What reward?
Your subject asks for nothing. I
only wish to shoulder my father's burdens.
While overseeing the Thousand Buddhas Temple project, I seized Shin's petition. All fabricated slander. I was appalled. I burned it immediately. As it happens, the man just took a fatal fall off a cliff. Your Majesty, I worry there are dark forces at play here. If someone with an agenda blows this out of proportion, it could seriously damage the court's reputation.
To fraudulently frame Lord Chu is to sign your own death warrant. Chao Yang, you handled that perfectly. You have more sharp instincts than I gave you credit for. The Crown Prince needs someone with your cunning at his side. Someone who understands which sides to pick. He needs guidance on navigating these treacherous waters. I hope you'll keep that brilliant mind. Focus where it's needed, when it's needed.
I hear and obey, Your Majesty. We will not disappoint Your Majesty's expectations. The Crown Prince treats human life like a cheap commodity. He's utterly unfit to be the heir apparent. If you are truly committed to replacing him, a wiser man would let him dig an even deeper grave for himself. This isn't something a lowly official with a strong sense of justice can solve with a few articles of impeachment. His evil is beyond redemption.
Even for the Crown Prince and the nation's future. Letting Shin Shao lead the investigation is too dangerous. I can grant him a permanent, untouchable mandate. But you'll need to provide support from the shadows.
My men will ensure Zhao's safety. Your servant takes his leave. Shen Shao. Confirmed. Nobles dupe the crown prince. If you die, the crown prince will be forced into an open war with Shenming. Has the Yongtong Canal situation been resolved? They can all be useful in the fight against the elite families.
Sharpen your eyes.
Wait.
That's off. This isn't the figure the Ministry of Expenditure is supposed to get.
Isn't this an ancestral shrine? Breaking into the princess's grain stores. They're trying to uncover the secret inside these rice sacks.
I underestimated those top-shelf scholars.
Since you refuse to show your face, don't blame the blades for being merciless.
The captain is down. Hold him off, Captain.
You alright? I never knew your highness rode so well.
I didn't think the God clan would dare to hurt Prince Consort Chui.
Stop the horse. Xiao Mao. Wait for me. Turn around. Commander Chui, what's your status?
The sage's envoy on this journey
Is passing. You are the 7th prince. Chui Jingji pays respects to your majesty. It's been a while. Why here so late? What for? Stargazing. and charting the skies. Commander Chui is leading a night patrol. Who's the target tonight? I am in pursuit of a fugitive. Has your majesty seen anyone suspicious? Not a trace. Are you implying something, Commander Chui? Your subject wouldn't dare. No tails. Keep eyes on him. I'd never heard of a seventh prince before. He was born with a full head of white hair. They branded him a bad omen. 7 years ago, I was ordered to leave. So why pick this exact moment to crawl back? The moment Shen Xiao slipped away. Something's not right with this man. Put a shadow on him. I don't found address on it. Who are you supposed to know? Keep digging. The one who pulled Shen Xiao out of the fire. It's a woman.
You're giving Chui Jingji a hell of a lot of credit. Do you have any idea whose eternal rest you've ruined tonight? Mine. You're still grinning? Got a death wish?
His Majesty said he'd wash his hands of me. Then why risk your life diving into the flames for me today?
The sage ordered me to keep you breathing.
If it weren't for His Majesty's sacred decree, would you really let me die without lifting a finger? Your Majesty, don't be angry. I walked right into a trap tonight. My mistake. I should have been more careful.
What's the point of saying any of this now? Show me. What happened?
His Majesty still worries about me.
I don't even have the energy to deal with you right now.
You're a bastard. I'm the prince consort. The princess Honey. Do you really think you can stop me? Get the hell out of my way.
Hide inside, quickly.
Who's in there?
What the hell are you doing? Get in here. Quickly.
Who's in there with you, Zhao Yang?
Prince Consort, you can't go in there.
Zhao Yang.
The rules of this palace. It seems the prince consort has forgotten them. How dare you barge into the princess's chambers at this hour?
Someone broke into the princess's granary tonight. For your own safety. Naturally, I have to conduct a thorough search.
Oh. The prince consort had men guarding the granary, and yet someone still managed to come and go as they pleased. This intruder is clearly no amateur.
He's just a little bastard. Once I catch him, I'll tear him limb from limb.
Hey. You're hurt.
Shen Xiao is the one who tried to kill me tonight. You never bothered to put on a robe before. So why the stroll tonight?
The prince consort never spends the night in the princess's chambers. You speak as if you know me so well.
You sage Shen Xiao.
Has the prince consort taken leave of his senses? If I'd helped Shinshao, why on earth would I let her break into your heavily guarded vault, only to swoop in and rescue her myself? That's a clumsy frame job, prince consort. You've always suspected Shinshao and me. You wanted me to confirm it, to make room for your new favorite.
I have no favorite now. I kicked Jinglu out, too.
There will be no one else. Forget it. I'm certain a woman saved Shinshao. That physique was identical to yours.
The prince consort doesn't even recall my figure.
I'm not playing games with you. The crown prince despises Shinshao most of all.
Push me any further and I might as well become her.
He does have some skill. Consort Shua, I know you despise me. Here I thought you were just jealous. You're wounded too. Go back inside.
I'm wounded. Are you truly indifferent now? That was never the case before. Once upon a time, you were the one tending to my wounds.
That was then. I needed to latch onto you. She froze daily, bandaging your wounds, which scored me an invite to the Grand Tutor's birthday gala. I curried favor with the Crown Prince by writing for him, and I clawed my way out of that cold palace.
No. That's not possible.
This is a mutual arrangement between allies. Crown Prince, why did you strike me with such force?
It's fine. His Majesty is the Emperor.
As a subject, how can I fault my sovereign? Whether it's thunder or rain,
It is all the Emperor's grace.
our worths beneath house staff.
As long as the Master is happy. That is our only priority.
Wrong.
What's wrong?
A ruler ought to guide his subjects with virtue, and treat others with a compassionate heart. Even the Crown Prince shouldn't take pleasure in humiliating others. Shouldn't belittle the loyal people who serve him. Even if you serve the Crown Prince, you are still your own man.
Uncle Lee, when I receive my military commendation next year, I will personally petition His Majesty for you.
That way, no one would dare lay a finger on you again.
Not even the Crown Prince could touch you.
The battlefield is unforgiving. Watch yourself out there.
For you.
I swear, I'll come back in one piece.
MM.
That's not what happened.
The prince consort must be remembering wrong. I'm a schemer. Just a lowly orphan girl who clawed her way out of the cold palace.
Who the hell do you think you are? You're nothing but
A filthy rat from the cold palace gutters. On our wedding night,
You made yourself crystal clear.
you and I.
why did we have to come to this?
Let me go. I said, let go. Never apart from her. You speak as if you actually know me. You've always suspected there's something between me and Shinshao. You're just dying for me to confirm it. So let's lock them in together with your shiny new mistress.
Shut your mouth.
Consort Shua, I know you despise me. Sounds to me like the prince consort is just jealous. Let go of me.
Of all people, you and I. Why did we have to come to this?
Let go. Let me go. TCH. Let go of me. Hey. It's ancient history. Why dig it up now? I didn't save Shin Shao. You've got the wrong person. I'm exhausted. You can leave.
Get some rest.
He humiliated you on your wedding night and has a mistress on the side.
Why act so shocked? Aren't all men the same?
Is that how it's supposed to be?
Shouldn't it be otherwise?
Does your highness still have feelings for the prince consort?
No.
So what's your angle now? Why keep wading into this mess?
Who the hell do you think you are? How dare a mere male concubine question how I live my life?
Because I refuse to play the kept boy forever.
What's gotten into you? Am I not making myself clear? Stick to your lane. Don't go looking for trouble.
Haven't I had enough trouble already? Your Highness, a prince consort is never just a husband. Only the crown prince, ascending the throne, will grant you true freedom. So what do I do now? Don't worry, I won't let anyone take a single thing.
That damn crook Shin. Oh my god, Lord Shin. He's a man, truly horrible. At first, this servant thought it was Steward Shin who stole the princess's heart. But it turns out, the princess gave her heart away willingly.
Ridiculous.
Princess, your headache is acting up again. Will the priest fall into another nightmare? Perhaps this servant should call the priest back. A divine touch is far more potent than any medicine.
What divine power has a hold over him? He's nothing but a reckless, meddling thief.
The seventh prince of Qin traveled across mountains and rivers,
Bringing treasures to present to your majesty.
His Holiness was most pleased. This dish should be shared with all the ministers and imperial kin, to bask in the grace of heaven together.
Your son has returned from a long journey.
he has prepared 3 exquisite items to present to His Majesty.
Behold, the first item.
Finest rice, this year's harvest. Every grain is like polished jade.
I have heard that Guangzhou is suffering from a severe drought. Your subject has heard. That is exactly why this rice was chosen as tribute. May our great yin enjoy a bountiful harvest every year.
The drought in Guangzhou
Is being alleviated by this gift. It is a good omen.
very well. Father, the second item.
Your son once traveled through Longxi and discovered an ancient, nameless weathered monument. It bears a century-old folk song in its stone. It praises the kindness of one's parents and begins with the line, secure the nation's peace. He ought to offer this up.
May my father always be healthy and live a long life. This gift is simple and heartfelt. Warner has such a gentle heart.
Father,
Now, please, look at the final item. The last item was the illustrated Gazetteer of Day.
after leaving the palace all those years ago, I traveled across the mountains and rivers a day.
This book records all I saw along the way. The draft is finished.
But it still lacks some refinement.
I beg leave to seclude at Qianfu Temple.
So I may continue perfecting it.
I'll finish it and present it soon. Excellent. My son has immortalized nature's beauty with his pen. By decree, Li Qing gets Western ink.
And 100 prize horses from the stone pavilion. He is permitted into the royal presence.
Focus on art in Qianfu's quiet halls. All expenses will be covered by the inner court. Thank you, Father Emperor, for your mercy.
The seventh brother hasn't trained in politics for a decade.
Yet his return immediately diverts everyone's attention.
Your Majesty, you praise him too highly.
My brother's designs are of little practical use. He is only skilled at trivial distractions. Good. Then finish this drawing properly. Don't disappoint your father. Of course.
The scenery my elder sister paints
Is far more magnificent than anything I could.
3 gifts to mark your return to the Imperial Palace. 10 years of admiration, seems well placed. Focus on your studies at Qianfu Temple. Once Shenshao makes princes bleed, that's when you make your move back onto the board.
This has dragged on forever with no resolution.
Luo Sheng has no suspicions.
It's just,
Does my elder sister not intend to tell Shenshao about our plan?
I'm the one who introduced you to her back then.
Now she's in danger, ignored.
It really doesn't sit right with me.
We used to be like close friends. But now, she's kept this whole thing a secret from her.
You were the one who introduced her to me back then. She's quietly angling for a government post. And the cruel games they play? Endless. She is remarkably broad-minded and sharp. She'll only make her move. If her endgame happens to align with ours, he will uncover your true identity.
And if his endgame doesn't align with ours?
One day, you will sit on that dragon throne. We can't afford to be tripped up by trivial distractions. But I can promise you this. This is the only thing that will keep him alive. Burn this path into your memory. Nothing gets in the way of our goals. Nothing.
Luo Sheng understood. That poor wretch killed his own mother the moment he was born.
His Majesty treated him like a true heir from day one.
What a cursed start.
He's never even set foot in the Imperial Palace.
I'm not buying it.
You really think those 3 scraps of junk
Are gonna help him flip the board? Now he wants power, like the second prince.
The seventh prince, making jokes now? Riding back to the capital at this exact moment. The timing is too damn perfect.
He appears just as Shenshao shows up.
That was no coincidence. His Majesty, him, Shenshao, that dog-faced character.
Or maybe he's back to bail out the second prince?
Xin Shao and the prince want to bury the king. Lucky for us, we're ready. As for the seventh prince, he's got no power base, nobody in his court. Sure, he's not exactly a threat yet. But we need to light a fire under the old guard in North Korea. Stop them from falling for him.
It's time these people got a serious wake-up call.
My party in 3 days is the perfect stage. I have invited you all here today, not to indulge in some self-serving fiction, but because our nation faces disaster. The Crown Prince intends to establish a charitable granary to fortify us against crisis. To that end, the Crown Prince leads, donating 100K provisions. May you all see fit to join this cause.
What kind of person would ignore their countrymen's suffering? He returned and swayed neutrals for his banquet. It was a strategic play to recruit allies from the neutral party. What does that tell you? It's a blatant act of defiance against His Majesty.
I am willing to answer the call.
Anil is also willing to support my elder brother, the Crown Prince.
Sang is willing to answer the call.
Ding also answers the call.
Baishar is willing to answer the call. Your servant answers the call. Your servant also answers the call. Your servant also answers the call.
Your servant also answers the call. Might I ask who will oversee this granary? Then you'll just have to wait for the Crown Prince's decision. Your second brother is questioning the very heart of power.
His Majesty's concern for his country and people is witnessed by heaven and earth themselves. Your humble servant, Shun Shao, comes specifically to wish the Crown Princess health and long life. I heard the Crown Princess plans to donate grain to build a granary, to bless all living beings. Your servant is filled with admiration and has come specifically to deliver a birthday gift. What is this supposed to be?
It's rice, Your Highness.
Like how it is. That's dirt. Are you mocking me?
This isn't mockery. This is the truth out there on the streets. The so-called official grain people are forced to buy right now. It's all rice cut with soil. Chaff mixed into dirt. Doesn't this show His Majesty needs you?
You arrogant little brat. Purge those officials.
And you still can't hear the screams of the people outside?
Your Majesty.
Words out about free porridge at the banquet. The mansion gates are completely mobbed. Outrageous. This is a riot waiting to happen.
No more hesitations. Shut down. The Crown Prince has locked down the entire Yongtong Canal project. This is a deliberate move to paralyze my Ministry of Expenditure.
Someone must fund the grain fix. We can't move the grain.
So where did all this new supply come from?
Should we tap into the military reserves at Taizong? The imperial relatives and noble houses are sitting on a surplus. Confiscating their grain is the only way to throw a wrench in the Crown Prince's plans. It's the only way the Yongtong Canal gets fixed. It's the only way we save anyone.
Seizing grain from the noble families?
That's a suicide mission. You begin politically.
No one in their right mind would ever do that.
Your servant is at your command, but I need an imperial edict in my hands to secure. Borrow wind from Prince.
Reversed. What are you doing? Are you staging a coup? There's no other way, we have to give in. Have mercy on us. The children are starving. Kind sir.
Please help us.
Please, a little hunger is nothing for us.
Benefactor, spare us some kanji. Please. Help us, we're begging you.
Ah, my lord. Show some charity.
Those who force their way into the palace.
Deal with them as rioters, by law.
They're just ordinary people, not a mob.
Crown Prince Rend, banquet to know people's pain?
Indeed. I held this banquet precisely to provide relief for the disaster victims. The people came to set up a soup kitchen.
Imperial Decree at Expenditure Ministry. Xin Xiao, receive. By heaven's grace, at Crown Princess's banquet and flood relief. We are most pleased. The Ministry of Expenditure's Chief Clerk, Special Commissioner, Xin Xiao, has been dispatched with silks to trade for grain. From the Imperial House on down, all have exceeded the standard protocols. As recorded by the 1,000 officials. Everyone is to contribute according to their ability.
To meet the urgent needs of the state.
In this life or death moment. To help the country alleviate its crisis. And to demonstrate their loyalty. As for this individual,
we are determined to cooperate fully with him. Do not betray the high trust of the court and this very decree.
Your servant, Xin Xiao, accepts the imperial decree.
Envoy Shen has been ordered to commandeer grain supplies.
You've heard about this?
Heard about it? I haven't seen my husband for half a month. It's been keeping me up at night. Your servant has heard. Fragments of it. Exhausted, I've visited every noble house. But the results are pathetic. So far, I've collected less than 50,000 Dan.
Less than 50,000 Dan. Xin Xiao is fighting for grain for the Yongtong project.
He's even fighting for grain for me.
These people are slapping me right across the face. I need you to take point and donate grain to Xin Xiao. You are my daughter. The Chui family's cozying up to the Crown Prince, again. You saw my plan only after burning all who mattered. Your crush and money mean nothing to me.
Father. Your son's true aim is the same as our sister Annal's.
Why? The well-fed can't know hunger's climb. He could never hold a candle to you.
As you command. So father's decided to squeeze me dry, has he? They're here to warn the Crown Prince and nobles.
Little Sparrow, stop running.
Little Sparrow.
Hey, Little Sparrow.
Striker.
Oh.
Please, spare me. I'm begging you, spare me. Please, let me go.
What happened to Xiao Xue?
All I said was I'd teach her how to read. She's offering her life to pin on it.
My dear sister, I don't want to learn to read. The prince just secretly wrote a few characters. And his master had his eyes gouged out. Please don't make me.
Lowborn. Where's the host?
The master died of illness while we were fleeing. My mother-in-law brought me here to escape. She despised him.
So that's it. Day law. Only the elite may learn. The lowly cannot. But reading and writing, looked at as ordinary acts of study. No wonder you're terrified. Starting today, I'll neutralize that deadly sword aura for you. You'll finally be able to read and write.
Absolutely.
When have I ever lied? The princess's word is her bond. I wouldn't dare deceive you. Let's go. To the study.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Get up. Follow me to the study.
Xiaoxian, you're going the wrong way. This way. Come on. Like a little sparrow.
That's why they call me Little Sparrow. My mother-in-law always said I was clever. That's how we always managed to find food. Otherwise, we would have starved to death long ago.
So, no more fighting, all right?
Sister Zhang is dying to take him back.
The nobility despise the gentry. The gentry despise the commoners. And the commoners? They despise the lowborn. But us worthless paupers, we're not even considered human. How are we any better than her? She's just a maid in this palace. An utter disgrace. This world has truly rotted down to its core.
So, it's time for a shake-up.
The sages ordered me to donate grain to Shinshao of my own free will.
They didn't pressure the crown prince, but they came to pressure you. Isn't that openly opposing him?
I'm just a pawn. As for the crown prince, as long as he hasn't fallen out of his majesty's favor, I have to loan them this grain.
Does eldest sister have a plan?
Not a plan, but after years of walking on eggshells, you pick up a thing or two about strategy. Shenshao has been hoarding grain. It was only a matter of time before they came knocking. So, I fronted them the grain to make a high-stakes play. It both secures the emperor's favor and deals a blow to the crown prince.
Ladies, this peony is mine. What audacity. The princess has arrived. Quick as she is. Oh, please, don't embarrass yourself. She'd at least know how to play the flute. Ha. You were saying? My turn, my turn. I'm going in. They're still thinking of me. I'm clearly the best. Ha ha ha.
Princess,
Xiao Qian.
what are all these high rollers doing?
Throwing flowers to call dibs on their favorites. Inside that flower ball, there's a peony. A peony in full bloom, old enough to outshine every other flower. It mocks all the so-called splendor around it. That peony is tonight's ultimate prize, the lucky charm.
What the hell are you rambling on about? Wow, that's legendary. I want to be a scholar, too. I want to be that brilliant.
To be a scholar, you must devour every book in existence. The mountains and rivers mapped out in atlases. The local customs buried in dusty travelogues. The rise and fall of empires in history. And I owe it all to my sheer will to survive back then. Becoming the crown prince's shadow. I learned it all while copying books for him. So from now on, I'll personally teach you to read and write.
Thank you, Princess. You're my savior.
That's a good child.
Your Highness. The High Priest requests an audience. The High Priest? There he is. Looks like. Providence has finally smiled on us. Your Highness. He's stunning.
That's the nobleman who saved me and the princess. Could the rumors actually be true?
Imperial order, take your grain.
So you found Deman's ring. I heard a rumor to that effect. Didn't expect Director Shin himself to do the collecting. We'll take the fines out first, but I'll hold my tongue. They've traveled quite a distance.
We haven't seen each other in so long. Must we start with such unpleasantness the moment we meet?
Ha, ha ha ha. What's going on? Ha 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 ha.
Since the High Priest has come to collect, then, let's discuss it. Under the requisition order, how much grain am I expected to surrender?
By decree, yield 30k Dan.
30,000 Dan. I make 10,000 a year. That's barely. And you're opening with a demand for 30,000? That would wipe out 3 years of my savings.
The figure was calculated based on your total land holdings. Your Highness, we should be asking for even more.
I heard Princess Anna once had her eyes on the High Priest. He wasn't interested. Now that I see the face she's working with, I finally understand why. Sister Zhihong, I see you have a soft spot for him too. Why not just give him 30,000 Dan? Let's see if the High Priest is willing. Princess, just give it to him.
Manager Shen is a treasure. I've never been treated this way. Ha.
Your Highness, as far as I can tell, this isn't a brothel.
Getting the grain isn't the problem.
But 30,000 Dan doesn't just fall from the sky.
The peony in this arrangement, it's a lucky charm. If you're so inclined, let's trade the peony for 30,000 Dan of wheat.
You're bluffing.
Fate rewards those who dare. If you don't believe me, you can walk away.
Your Majesty wouldn't abandon those people, would you? Fine. Since Your Majesty wants to play games with humble fish like me, I'll see this through to the bitter end.
Wait here. Bring the sacred bow.
Your Majesty already knew I was coming.
We've been expecting you for quite some time.
Wow, a master indeed. Absolutely extraordinary.
A sign of divine favor proves true skill.
Trade these flowers for 30,000 silver?
You've just gotten here, and the Crown Prince's guards will be here any minute. Do you honestly think I'm letting you walk away with this grain?
Not a chance.
You're not upset.
But I know you're seething even more.
Why would I be seething?
You played me, broke your promise. I delayed you because you never followed up. So consider these flowers a peace offering for your highness. Accept this as my apology.
A bet is a bet. Time to pay up, Your Highness. Hand over the grain. Lord Shin, the Crown Prince's people have arrived.
If you'll excuse me for just a moment.
Your highness, please.
Lord Shin, don't go. Stay and play a little longer, Lord Shin.
Lord Shen, I want to turn too. Me too. And me.
Well, Princess, you and Steward Shin seem remarkably close.
These old eyes are what they used to be. Things get blurry.
I don't know what to tell the prince.
Father-in-law, you saw nothing wrong. I've been terribly bored lately. That man came begging for grain. I just used that as an excuse to toy with him a little. That poor, pathetic scholar, the star graduate? Give him a taste of something sweet. And he comes wagging his tail, begging for more. If you're so bored, you should just die. Otherwise, life is nothing but one dull moment after another. Isn't that right? Ha ha ha.
Exactly.
Go back and tell the Crown Prince. He won't get a single grain of rice from me. What's he going to do?
Does Xin Shao dare to actually raid my granary in Wanyan County?
As the princess commanded. I shall report back to His Highness, the Crown Prince.
Shin Shao is your problem now.
Open the gate. Open it. Now. Who the hell is this?
The head of the Department of Measurement. Shen Shao is seizing grain under the Emperor's direct order.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Do you have any idea whose property this is?
This granary belongs to Princess Chaoyang.
I'm fully aware I'm searching Princess Chaoyang's granary. Grain transport.
Prince Consort, we have a situation.
Prince Consort. Xin Shao is raiding the princess's granary.
4 strokes, 5 strokes, 6, character for Sparrow. Yesterday, Sparrow Radical has 4 horizontal strokes.
Oh, perhaps I got it wrong. Rewrite it.
Someone from Princess Wanyan's estate is here. She says she has urgent information for His Highness. Shao Quan, let's go back to the room and continue writing.
Answer her outside.
Your Highness, Xin Shao mobilized his forces, using the imperial decree to confiscate grain as a cover.
He stormed the estate and looted our supplies.
You moved most guards from Wanyan County days ago. The men left behind are completely overwhelmed. We need reinforcements, Your Highness, immediately.
There's no need for reinforcements. If Expenditure Ministry seizes grain by decree, am I supposed to, Father? I resign.
His Highness. The prince led 100 elites to Wanyan Granary. The priest's chances of survival are slim to none.
Why? Move, now!
Everyone, hold your fire.
Lower your weapons. Don't do anything stupid.
Is the priest here to request grain, or to steal it?
Even if we call it seizure, they also hijacked Princess Chaoyang's personal supply. And what business is that of Commander Choice?
Simply because I am Chaoyang's son-in-law.
Is that it? From what I know, Prince Consort Shui keeps a mistress outside the palace walls. He's estranged from Princess Chaoyang. What? Hey, Prince Consort. I've never seen one so pathetic.
Xin Shao, you petty piece of work.
Shema has made a vow. We live or die defending these 30,000 tons of ordnance and rations. If Commander Chui insists on standing in my way, why not just gut me right here, right now? You don't have the nerve, Commander Chui. Then this humble subject will take his grain and go.
So you want to play chicken with your life?
My life is worth 10 of yours, Commander. Don't forget it.
Let him take the damn grain.
You cover his exit. Now.
Stealing grain is a capital offense. You're aiding his escape.
He's even more deserving of a death sentence.
Shenxiang, I'm handing you the grain. ZYGZ's official grain release.
Is nothing more than authorized transport. But you let Shen Shao commit outright theft.
I'm saving your neck. Shen Shao acted on imperial decree. Sure, he overstepped. But if he died by your hand, that's a capital offense.
So, you're protecting me?
Believe what you will.
Fine. I'll play along. Since you've gone to such lengths for me, tomorrow, I'll mobilize forces to raid.
Charge him with the attempted murder of a princess. It'll cut the crown prince's greatest asset out from under him. Shen Shao has to die.
Since when did he try to kill me?
Here's your evidence. We say he did. Unless you can't stand to lose him.
Spare me. Say whatever you want. What does Shen Shao mean to me? I just refuse to cross His Majesty.
Good.
A friendly warning, Prince Consort. The loss of my granary is trivial. But if the Crown Prince's stores were compromised, the fallout would be catastrophic.
Deploy elite troops to secure the crown prince's granary immediately. Full lockdown.
Yes. Move out.
The rest is on you.
Damn, that princess is brutal. She played them like a fiddle and just stormed off. This is totally out of character for him. His act isn't holding up.
How do I push him into a corner to steal my grain?
Find some grain snatchers.
But the whole hoarding scheme was just a smokescreen. My real play was to send ZYGZ into a tailspin. The location of the Crown Prince's granary is compromised. Let's hope this time he actually becomes the master thief. Once this is settled, I need to give him another nudge.
Get out of my way. I want to watch the sunrise.
The princess is resting. No one gets in.
You dare block me?
The princess is resting. No entry. The princess is resting. Nobody gets past.
Get lost.
Ha! I told you.
Did you hear about the size of my second brother's move?
You dog.
I'm no dog. I'm a sparrow. You need a full stomach to have the energy for a good performance.
I'm out of my damn mind.
I honestly thought you'd come through for me. You've been sleeping with the prince to frame me.
My brother said Shen Xiao stole the grain. Don't you think my brother owes me an apology?
Shen Xiao pulled this off single-handedly.
When did I ever try to take him out?
We made sure all fingers pointed at him.
Yes.
The man had the nerve to try and assassinate a princess.
Shen Xiao kept my brother in the dark and stole the grain. You wanted my brother cleared, didn't you? You want to be a liability? He's looking out for my brother. And you're not protecting him.
Protecting him means dragging me through the mud. Princess Jing, a crime this severe? Can she even handle the fallout? Just as I predicted. By tomorrow, Father's desk will be a war zone. It'll be buried under mountains of files accusing me and Shen Xiao. The Crown Prince will leverage this to make sure I'm finished.
On the contrary. The more officials try to impeach my brother, the more untouchable he becomes. Isn't what His Majesty fears most the idea of powerful elites conspiring with the Crown Prince? My brother will move heaven and earth to protect Shen Xiao tomorrow. It just might earn Father's blessing.
Let me think. You should get some rest first. This Shen Xiaojun really knows how to make my life difficult.
How dare you show your face here?
Your Highness, please have a seat. Whatever the reason, you shouldn't be hurting yourself, Your Highness.
Are you so eager to die? The precise location is still unknown. Still worried about me?
Of course I'm worried about you. A blade has no eyes. Your Majesty, don't pull a stunt like that ever again.
Everything I did was to protect you.
So what you're saying, Your Majesty, is that you risked your life to save mine tonight? Well, don't let it go to your head, Your Majesty.
What time do you think it is? Still daring to joke? You know what? ZYGZ wants to use my injury to frame you for murder. Do you have a plan to deal with it?
It happened too fast. There's no plan. Tomorrow, he'll be at your heels too, Your Majesty. So keep biting, Your Majesty.
You do realize, killing a royal is a death sentence?
The moment he moved against the Crown Prince, he was already standing with one foot in the grave. Once that grain hits the state vaults, you're welcome to take my head.
We submit this joint petition against the Du family. Lord Shen of the Ministry of Expenditure, under the pretense of grain collection, has deployed a private army who acted as bandits. He infiltrated witnesses on cover purpose, and severely wounded the princess. His intentions are absolutely outrageous. Shen Xiao has some nerve. He must be dealt with severely. This is a direct insult to the throne, punishable by death. A capital crime. An act of pure treason. He must pay with his life.
A traitor? Me? Princess Xiaoyang, together with the Ministry of Expenditures. Chief Clerk, Xin Xiao, stands before this court.
This is an outrage. An assassination of a princess, a bastard child from the slums. How dare you be so insolent? The only reason you hold office is because the second prince props you up. Don't forget your place.
You illegitimate brat, you won't get away with it today. The prince consort's account of the attack is genuine.
My son was in shock. He is stable now.
Let his majesty's wisdom be heard. Xin Xiao led an armed raid. He humiliated the princess. He is liberal of law easy. 3 counts.
Each unforgivable. Today, Xin Xiao was impeached before the entire court. What do you have to say for yourself?
I am indeed guilty. Your Majesty, your flaw is something you simply cannot see. Your magistrates sit at these high posts. Guangzhou starves, miles is suffering. Unable to hear the anguished cries of the people since childhood. Your virtue, devotion to people. Not just books' words. They can also be carved into the hearts of every honorable man. You accuse me of stockpiling grain. That grain is what I stole.
He actually admits it. He really confessed. Wait, what's this about paying the bill?
Because if that grain hadn't been taken out, 30,000 bushels would rot in vault. By tomorrow, the millions of people in Guangzhou and its outskirts, they could all be bleached bones in mass graves. But my lord here is still debating regulations. To preserve some dignity? Then I must ask the heavens. Is your dignity truly what matters most? Or do the lives of ordinary citizens hold a little more weight? Lord Xin asks this on behalf of the people. He questions the very principles of heaven and earth. He questions the meaning of this official robe we wear. My lord, if you execute me, Shun Xiao here today, heaven see how you made outside. If killing me alone can save even one of those people. Your Majesty, I'm begging you here. Take my life. If killing me could spare these people, then please take my life now.
Oh, what a stirring performance.
Bold as brass.
Your Majesty has witnesses and hard evidence right here. The crime of enabling imperial assassination is his people.
But he's just a lowly 8th rank official. If there wasn't someone backing him, how could he dare behave so recklessly? Someone else is pulling the strings. Your Majesty, I request a thorough investigation into this. Father, I only ordered him to collect grain.
Xin Zhao's crimes are unforgivable. He must be stripped of his title and exiled. Make him an example.
Spineless coward. Everything I told you last night was a waste of breath.
The second prince failed to control his subordinate. He cannot escape responsibility.
He's clearly incapable of handling the Ministry of Expenditure.
Your Majesty, I acted entirely alone. The second prince had no involvement in this.
Your claim doesn't make it so.
Xin Shao grew this arrogant in just 3 months.
I fear this threatens the very foundation of this dynasty. I urgently petition to postpone the official appointments and to reevaluate this election process entirely.
We, your humble servants, confirm this.
These old bastards want Xin Shao dead. They'll use this to block the poor's progress.
Xin Shao, you've overstepped your authority in blatant violation of imperial law. You're stripped of your post as expenditure minister
And remanded to the imperial prison to await your fate.
The disgraced official, Xin Shao, thanks His Majesty for his boundless mercy. Turning timber through the 9 bends of the Yellow River to strip away 1,000 years of family entitlement. A Kunlun brush, a stairway to heaven. Dipped in silver and gold ink, I write of a frozen river.
Didn't expect imperial censorship to back writing for all.
Is my calling. Why should the light of fate fall only upon the common man? It will surely guide the path of the loyal and worthy. The heaven's path is a clear one. The system remains a mystery. In moving against the Crown Prince, you've taken one step closer to the underworld. Once the grain is secure and in the state coffers, then I, Shun, can allow my life to end.
Chao Yang.
Your man's been flashing the king's edict at my grain stores for days.
Xin Shao, edict in hand, demands an audience.
But you refuse to part with even 30,000 Dan. Is that contempt for Xin Shao alone? Or does your disdain run deeper, to the edict itself?
Your son wouldn't dare.
Xin Zhao's charges that day were entirely justified.
He was sharing the imperial court's burden.
Yet you, blind to the people's suffering, have pushed a problem-solving minister into a dead end. Zhao Yang received the decree,
Seizing grain against the imperial edict.
the sentence for this crime. 50 lashes, grain due in 3 days.
Carry out the order.
His move against Xin Shao punishes publicly to protect privately.
Once you're inside the imperial prison, life and death are no longer up to fate. A disgraced scholar from a humble background.
A prisoner dying suddenly or hanging himself is normal.
Even a saint's anger runs cold. Nobody digs deep into a corpse.
Father, would he really just let the scholar he targeted die like that? You're missing the point.
If you hadn't stopped me that night, think I'd let him steal $30,000 in silver notes? Would any of this be happening?
Oh. So that's how it went down.
He had the imperial decree to seize the grain. If I hadn't stopped you, you, noble consort Shui, would be in chains right now.
So what if Xin Shao stopped us? Are you trying to make our enemies look good?
Prince, don't be so impatient. I have a plan to crush Xin Shao. Go there yourself. You are the victim in this case. It's only natural for you to visit and spit in his face. Once you've finished Xin Shao with your own hands, we'll set Qi Wuyan up to take the fall with the princess. It'll look like he offed himself out of guilt. Won't that work?
Zhao Yang. Are you sure you're willing to wrap this up for the Crown Prince?
My brother-in-law is so considerate. Of course I'm willing.
Search everything.
Someone will be watching your every move.
Don't even think about pulling anything. Did you actually think you could take out Shenxiao?
The Crown Prince gave the order. I'm just carrying it out.
There are no other eyes on Li Shu right now. So I've got just one question. Can you actually do it?
He crossed me first. Taking him out is payback. It's about loyalty. And you think there's something wrong if I can't handle it?
You can't hide anything from me. The way you look at him, it's different.
Heh. Since when did the prince consort stop talking about politics and power to worry about profit and loss and start obsessing over how I look at another man? That's not like you at all. The man means nothing to me. And I wanted to keep my hands clean. But since you're pushing this on me, sure, I'll take him down. Just one more stain on me. That's a little more like you. Isn't it?
Zhao Yang, you.
Your Highness.
You hijacked my grain shipment. And that got me punished by some so-called holy man. Now he's even more suspicious of the Crown Prince. I came here to end you.
If your Highness wants me dead, I should never have hesitated. His Highness must kill me. At least let my death prove his innocence. Then Shen Zhao's life won't be a total waste.
A man marked for death. What value does he have left?
If I die, will you feel anything at all?
The drought in Guangzhou has lasted over a month.
They're all in cahoots.
No one gives a damn whether we live or die. Only the gods can help me now.
To bring relief to Guangzhou.
I pissed off every influential figure I could find. Release that Taoist priest.
Right in front of.
The all-powerful gods.
That's your way out of this. You really think a handful of nobodies can stir up enough noise to challenge the Crown Prince?
Release Stewart Shen. Release Stewart Shen. Release Stewart Shen. Seditious troublemakers. Arrest every last ringleader.
Release Stewart Shen.
Release Stewart Shen. Release Stewart Shen. Release Stewart Shen. Release Stewart Shen. Release Stewart Shen. Release Stewart Shen.
Release Stewart Shen.
So please accept these flowers as my apology, Your Majesty. Of course I'm worried about you. Swords have no eyes. I beg you, Your Majesty, never pull a stunt like that again. Your Majesty, please, don't be angry. I acted recklessly today. You're walking straight into a trap. I should have thought it through.
King's decree demands it.
Although the officer in charge, Xin Xiao, overstepped. He was concerned about the people's livelihood. It even moved the commoners to shed tears of blood. They submitted a joint petition. I have received the mandate of heaven, nurturing all things, in consideration of lingering loyalties. I grant a special mercy.
This is the royal pardon. Your Majesty.
Father-in-law, don't panic. Simply tell His Majesty exactly what you saw.
Yes.
You've suffered a great deal.
Thank you for saving me, Your Majesty.
Just now, I nearly killed him with my own hands. And still, he trusts me so completely. He even dares to entrust me with his life. If he knew his father's death was connected to me, would he hate me?
Harmed.
Just as I entered the palace, a commotion broke out outside the palace gates. Shui Finglong moved in to suppress it with his troops.
Your son has accidentally been tainted by witchcraft. What do you mean there's a commotion?
I have no idea, Your Majesty.
Li Si. Li Si. Oh.
Your Majesty, here's what happened. Those scholars and commoners are pleading for Xin Xiao. They're blocking the Phoenix Pavilion gates.
The Crown Prince ordered Consort Shui to quell the rebellion. And nobody thought to report this to me?
Your Majesty, please calm down. This hasn't been verified by His Majesty yet.
I wouldn't dare spread unconfirmed rumors. This is an outrage.
They freed Xin Xiao. So killing a member of the royal family is just forgiven now?
What the hell happened to the law?
It's the handicap of her low birth, nothing to be done.
But the real failure is my sister's. If she had just moved faster, this would have all been wrapped up before the decree arrived.
Your Majesty, please, calm your rage. Even though Xin Xiao dodged that bullet, after a scandal like this, her name is trashed. She's been declawed. The second prince hung her out to dry and made her take the fall. His Majesty's trust in him is already shattered. Xin Xiao is in no position to do anything about it alone. That's not the point.
A mob forming a petition? We crushed that. How did someone slip past to the palace overnight? And whip the whole city into a frenzy like this?
Seems the seventh prince paid the palace another visit yesterday. He's pretty tied up playing transit envoy, operating in the shadows. Yeah, his vision ain't his fault. His Majesty and the seventh prince haven't tipped their hand yet.
He's got the nerve to reach for the throne.
Your Majesty, Eunuch Li is outside with your verbal decree.
Princess Chaoyang was summoned to the palace urgently for an audience. You sent Shinchao to do ZYGZ and made a huge mistake. She nearly lost her life because of it. You've made your second brother a lightning rod for public outrage. So you can see, with perfect clarity, exactly which officials in this court are truly disloyal. That's a real play here.
Father Emperor is undergoing a deep-rooted purge, retreating to the countryside for his convalescence. The sins I've committed today. This is tantamount to exposing a festering wound to the Emperor. If Father Emperor would rather not lance the wound, then let it fester, until the rot at the core of our dynasty is completely cut away. If that's the case, then my actions today were a mistake. Let the Emperor decree whatever punishment he sees fit. I won't have a single complaint. But if the Emperor is willing to cut deep to the bone, to enforce the very laws that uphold your authority, then I will be the most lethal weapon in your hands.
Good. What a brilliant and brutal play. If the Crown Prince had half your perception, I wouldn't have to work myself this hard, now would I?
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You have my blessing to do what you will. But remember this. The Crown Prince is the bedrock of this nation. His dignity is mine. So mind your boundaries carefully.
The king hesitates on the prince. But he knows now. He sees their poison. It has to be drained, little by little. Shinchao and I.
We're the scalpel. As for Shinchao, don't lose sleep over him. He's a useful piece on the board. I'll leave the old man to me. Zhao Yang. Zhao Yang.
Go.
Your son will not forget.
You may leave those and go.
Your Majesty, I've been remiss in my duty for days now. To think you would come in person, and with such lavish gifts, I'm truly overwhelmed.
If I may be so bold, I'd love to take it all back. But I'm here on His Majesty's orders to apologize to Master Shen. Consider these my formal apology.
Seeking forgiveness? Really? I haven't felt a shred of remorse from His Majesty.
This gaudy jewel couldn't even buy a single word of absolution from fate. In the eyes of fate, shouldn't they be grateful that I've shielded them?
All I know is, I asked His Majesty, if I were dead, would you feel even a flicker of sorrow? His Majesty still hasn't answered me.
Princess, look at the stunning flowers I picked. Look. This is Lord Hatter. Did you sketch this? This is gorgeous, Princess. This one is exquisite. This one is even more breathtaking. My, you draw divinely well. Let's draw one for the princess, too.
Oh, my sweet girl. These are portraits of the Lord Protector's betrothed. They're gone.
My residence is an absolute mess. I'll go clean it up.
Wait. Would I accept this? The priest's illness, tomb funds. It was all a ruse to buy peace. You're certainly doing your homework on this book of beauties.
I haven't even glanced at it. It was all sent by Guan Mei.
Why not take a look? Top pick, my wreck. A matter this serious, I have to step in myself. Don't worry. I have impeccable taste.
In that case, I hate to put your highness to the trouble. Settle my man in nicely.
This lady's son is truly breathtaking. She has a gentle, demure disposition. Her talent and intellect are equally outstanding. Tragically, however, her heart already belongs to another. Perhaps it's not your place to play matchmaker with force?
Precisely. That's my read. Since this lady's son isn't even betrothed yet, how would your highness even know that? I shouldn't covet another man's prize.
Heh. But it's the things you can actually pull off that matter most. This Lady Li here, she's quite the catch. Born into a family of decorated generals. She's been a trained fighter since childhood. Her temperament is direct and unaffected. She's long preferred blades and swordplay, however. The strapping, chiseled type.
Huh. I think this Lady Li probably exhausted by those roughnecks, swinging clubs, and spears. Besides, I'm quite the martial artist myself.
Ah, Lady Zhang. I know this one intimately. A repeat VIP at the Cyclamen. Loves tossing dice and shooting pai gow. Her liquor tolerance is untouchable. 10 burly men couldn't outdrink her. A soul-crushingly dull bore-like. You wouldn't even register on her radar.
Incredible. Win absolute prize. It's fine. What His Majesty actually knows is that my true gift is being a dangerously quick study.